Hey YouTube, it's been a while. Coming up on 7 weeks of living here. Moved here from Illinois 7 weeks ago. Not missing Illinois. There's days where Illinois has had snow and the cold winter has lasted longer than I would have been able to tolerate. Probably would have gone crazy. Which is probably about 75% of the reason why I left, because I just could not take the cold winters anymore. But the weather here in Florida has been up and down. One day it's 70, and then like today 85. Tomorrow we're probably gonna be about 90, and then Monday we're supposed to drop back down into 69, just a high, which is kind of crazy. But it's supposed to rain Sunday. Rain always brings a little cold, and then we're gonna be right back up in the hot weather. But that's kind of like the winter spring weather here. It's up and down. It's never really predictable. Always have to check the weather every single day. Even when I go to bed, it's like, okay, do I leave the air on? Do I pop open a window? Do I just throw the fan on? Are we gonna need covers? Are we gonna need, I mean, literally every night. Like tonight it's gonna be in the 60s, so it'll probably leave the air on, because keep the windows closed, because when it gets in the 60s at night, it's still a little humid. So I figured, leave the air on, and if it pops on, it pops on. If it doesn't, and sleep with a fan on. Probably no covers, who knows. But then some nights it's 50s and pop a window open and sleep with the covers on. I mean, just light covers, like the sheets type thing, not a comforter. Haven't needed that. My little guy talking here. Uh-oh. Yeah. I should be wearing sunglasses because it's pretty sunny out, but I mean, as you can see, my left eye, it squints more because I have a bigger pupil. I mean, if you really look at my eyes, look straight on, sometimes they're different colors, and my left pupil is bigger than my right pupil. And it doesn't dilate properly with sunlight. So my eye's instinct is to automatically close itself. Very bright sunny days, I will have basically my left eye closed as I'm walking and my right eye open. But 99% of the time I'm wearing sunglasses, especially driving. But if you see me squinting like that, see now the sun's kind of gone behind a cloud and my eye kind of pops back open. So if you're ever wondering in my videos, that's why. But my eyesight's okay. I was born that way, so yeah. Anyway, the Florida weather has been really nice to have. We literally just had past 2 days have been a break from the rain. It's not even rainy season yet, but with the warm weather, it brings in the rain. When it gets really warm, like 80s, close to 90, which is like right now, upper 80s, tomorrow close to 90, then Sunday it's supposed to rain all day. So that's just how it kind of goes, and then we get the cold weather the next day. But we had about 3 days of rain, and it was like a torrential downpour. And I mean, I'm used to torrential downpours here in Florida, last 5 minutes, but I mean, it literally went all day. One day, just torrential downpours. The night before, during that night, it was just pure lightning. The lightning was insane. It was like pure lightning show here. The lightning here in Florida is really different from any other place. I mean, I was always fascinated by lightning when I was little, and I liked it a lot. But here, oh my God! I mean, I need to get some darkened curtains. I have them, but I just haven't put them up yet for my bedroom, because man, for a light show like that, the whole room was lit up, just lit up like crazy with the lightning and the thunder. And I mean, it wasn't just a couple of flashes here or there, or just one or two. I mean, it was just constant, non-stop flashing, just, yeah. So, I mean, I woke up in the middle of the night because it was just crazy. I was watching the rain outside, just torrential downpours. The rain was blowing sideways. Yeah, it was bad. But, you know, and then electricity went out at 1:30 in the morning. And then I'm like, well, hopefully that comes back on because we got some refrigerated stuff that needs to stay refrigerated. But I'm surprised because of the torrential downpours and the lightning. The electric company got the electricity back on within like 3 hours. So by 3:30, 4 o'clock, it was back on. And not bad, but continued to rain all morning, all day after that. Just torrential downpours. So the grass here is bad. It's not even grass because really the ground is sand. Some of it's like a dirt sand mixed in. It's just garbage, to be honest. If you're up from north and you're gonna move down here and you're used to grass, just don't even get used to it, because a lot of people have a hard time getting grass to grow down here. The grass is more like an intermix of weeds, and yeah, it's just horrible. And my weeds grew, so I had to mow my weeds. Grass is still real short, but what grass there is. But the weeds grew. So, mow my weeds. And a lot of people don't mow their weeds, and it makes your yard look like a, I don't know, a wild jungle with a palm tree in the front, you know? But it's different. It's different learning the area, learning the weather, learning the just everything, you know, learning everything here. It's different, but it's good. It's good. No complaints. No complaints. I do know where I want to live in a couple years from now. Still in Florida, but my wife and I are falling in love with a city here that is close to her job. So that's our goals in the next few years. Ocala. We found an authentic Mexican restaurant. I will have to find their menu. I'll pop it up here. They are awesome. They have Mexican market hooked up, and I saw it one day and I stopped in there because I wanted some just good salsa. Not, you know, that store-bought stuff. I love Mexican food. And the girl, I walked in there, the girl said she's from Chicago, and she said it's really hard to find Mexican food here. And I said, you're from Chicago? I said, I'm from that area too. And I said, you know, Mexican food you can get anywhere. Just anywhere up there. Even the suburbs, the city, just Mexican food anywhere. Taco stands, shops, restaurants, you name it, it's everywhere. Little stores, markets. But here, no. And there's actually in this place in Dunellen, there's a Mexican restaurant. And my wife said it's sad. Salsa tastes like, yeah, just the food tastes bad. So I'm gonna take her word for it because, yeah, I'll just take her word for it. But she tried the salsa at this restaurant. I bought a big container, and in a week we basically have it gone. And we haven't eaten our food yet there, but other people that my wife worked with said that they, you know, 100% authentic Mexican food. And the market there has Mexican cheese. They have all kinds of different Mexican cheeses. They have all kinds of different stuff that we wanted to get. So, yeah, that's a place we're definitely going to go to. We're going to definitely go there. Have some lunch, dinner sometime. Their salsa's amazing. They make horchata, but they were cleaning their machine that day and I couldn't try it. I love horchata, especially if it's authentic. You know, you can taste the difference. You really can. Not that Kool-Aid mix-in powder stuff. So, yeah, we're having fun figuring things out here, learning the area. You know, there's so much in Florida. There's so many different places to go to, cities. God, there's so many things I want to do, and you gotta find the time and the money to do it all. But the opportunity here is just tremendous compared to even you think city of Chicago would be big, opportunity, and I just don't think it is. I just really don't. Like, murder capital, it's not a tourist spot, it's not a vacation spot, it's not enjoyable, it's just not. Maybe it's because I grew up there. And then Six Flags Great America in Illinois, they announced that they're going to be doing a Christmas lights festival type thing starting in November after Fright Fest. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. I moved to Florida and you guys do what I suggested last year. I suggested to them, I said to them, and they do this all the time. They always, sometimes I think they listen to me. One time I won a season pass at Six Flags because of a suggestion I made. I made a suggestion for Fright Fest and they gave me a season pass and they used my idea. I was always very enthused with them and just always into it. The roller coasters, the rides. I've been going there since I was little. And so when I go back up to Illinois around Christmas, I think I'm gonna go to Fright Fest. But being here in Florida in the 80s, 70s, hot weather, hundreds in the summer, I just don't know how well I'm gonna fare out there. I'm gonna probably die. It'd probably be so cold that I would not make it. I don't know. They're gonna have roller coasters running. I mean, can you imagine? I don't know, 20 degrees, 10 degrees, 0 degrees, below 0. Can you imagine doing that? And getting on a roller coaster? Like the intense, cold against your face. I mean, I think some of the people that try to ride a motorcycle is insane. I mean, try to imagine going on a roller coaster that cold. But, when you're from a cold area, what else is there to do? And that's an awesome idea. So, but of course this Christmas I would like to go to the Mickey's Christmas party. I want to do that. We have annual passes, but it's an extra ticket. And my wife gets discounts on the tickets because of where she works. So I'm excited about that. We get discounts on all that stuff. A lot of things you can get discounts on down here, depending on where you work, being a Florida resident. But the thing is, they've worked it out to being like Disney people are like, hey, can you get me a discount ticket? No, you cannot get discount tickets down here. If you're not a Florida resident, you're not going to get one. When you buy a ticket, it's assigned to that person, it's assigned to your fingerprint, it's assigned to your name, and you have to show them that you are a Florida resident. And that's before they issue the ticket. You could buy the ticket, but when you go to get the ticket or you go to go to the turnstiles, you're not going to get through. So there's no way around it. Disney's really made a way with that. Back in the day, you used to be able to buy like a 5-day pass and it expired at a certain period of time. I remember going on vacation many years ago. I'd buy those and I'd throw them up on eBay. 2 days left, you get a 7-day pass and you only go 5 days, or you go get a 5-day pass and you only go 3 days. Get a couple days left, you can make a couple bucks off that. You sell, under the price of what a regular ticket is, and people would buy them up in an instant. I mean, so you made your money back, and you kind of saved yourself a couple bucks too, and they saved themselves a couple bucks, but Disney did not like that. They weren't saving any money. They were losing money. So they fixed that. Kind of sucks, because family wants to come in and get discount tickets and stuff, and we just can't. Sorry. Didn't even do my hair today. Just kind of I mowed the lawn. Yeah, just did a lot of outdoor stuff. When it's nice outside, I just enjoy being outside. Here, my hair is getting blonde. My son's hair is getting blonde. Getting tan. I mean, I'm getting really dark, and I got my tan lines are starting to disappear because I'm not. But getting really dark, and I can't wait till the summer when it gets even hotter because I'm gonna get really dark. I tan really good. I don't even burn at all. And so far, I've not burned here either. But when I test that intense summer heat and that summer sun, it Might be a little crazy. See if you can see what I'm talking about here. See that? See the grass there? Like this, it's just not really grass. It's just not. It's just like a mixture of weeds and grass. It's kind of weird. But that's with all the Florida yards I've noticed. I just went walking around for the first time. I took a walk around the block, around a few blocks I should say, and a lot of people's yards are just, some people have really nice lawns. You could tell there's really beautiful houses. They plant flowers and palm trees and stuff, and there's just so many landscaping ideas I get because I just love some of these people that do this stuff. It's just beautiful to me. I love landscape. Not really big on keeping grass seed. I mean, how much grass seed? Oh my god, a blue jay. That's cool. I didn't know Florida had blue jays too. I don't know. I just saw one. He was in my yard. Pretty cool. But he flew up into the tree. He's gone. That was really cool. The nature here is really cool. I love nature. Illinois nature I just didn't like, to be honest. I mean, it was a forest. You run through the forest, you get eaten up by mosquitoes, and that was about it. You might have seen a squirrel or two. Here you have to keep a lookout on where you're at, where you're going, what you're seeing, what you're doing. Snakes, bears. Yes, they have bears here. I've heard there's some crazy cats too. A lot of wild cats here, feral cats. A lot of people take care of their cats outside here. My neighbors have them, and it's pissing me off because they poop in my yard. Today I was mowing my lawn and I stepped in cat poo. And people are like, oh no, you know, I talked to the locals here. Oh no, they, you know, on Facebook, they're like, oh, they bury their crap. That's, you know, no, they don't. No. These cats will go anywhere they can get a chance to go. But a lot of wild cats. I was walking around the neighborhood and seeing a few cats, so it's just, I don't know. From my understanding, what people said is if you get, if you trap them, you can get them taken, take them to the Animal Cruelty Society. Cruelty. I don't know why I said that. Whatever. Humane Society, Animal Control. They'll pick them up, take them. I don't know. I'm not really in the business for trapping cats though. But hey, look at you. Yep. Is that your tummy? But you know, Florida life, it's nice. Not like I said, not missing Illinois. We're gonna go back up there to visit eventually. But I'm not really looking forward to the cold. But yeah, I don't know what else to really say about Florida just yet. There's a lot more of exciting things that I would like to do. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. It's gonna be like 90. I don't know if we're gonna do a beach day. You know, get the swimsuits out and go into the water. I don't know. You know, the Chicago pizza thing, I'm gonna buy my own products online. I've been doing a lot of research on the Chicago pizza stuff, and yeah, I don't have a pizza oven exactly like a pizza parlor in Chicago, but you know what I'm gonna take a stab at doing my own Chicago pizza eventually. It's something that I love. It's something that I miss. I can't eat much of it because of my gastric bypass, but you know, I can have a slice or two here or there, but I love it. You know, that flavor, it's something that just even have a few bites I love having. So I'm gonna take a stab at it. You know what? And then, hell, I mean, I don't even know. I would love to do a business and sit in the back of a kitchen all day making pizzas. You know, if I had the money for doing something like that. You know, we have a few Rosati's in Tampa, but the Chicago pizza just isn't here. There's a lot of pizza places, a lot of pizza places here, and it's all garbage. You know, a lot of the commercial pizza joints. But like, I would really want to know, like, if I made a Chicago pizza here, would the Floridians love it? Would they love it as much as the Chicagoan would? I don't know. It's something I would love to find out. But I mean, obviously, you know, a lot of the Chicagoans moved to Tampa, so which is why we have 3 Rosati's and 2 Portillo's in Tampa. But that's a 2-hour drive for me, or an hour and a half, something like that. So, I mean, I don't know if I want to drive an hour and a half one way to get a pizza, drive back. I mean, if we're going in the area, I mean, I got the zoo down there, I got the museum down there. So when I go down there, it's something I'd like to do, get pizza, Portillo's, whatever. But I want to take a stab at making my own pizza. You know, the ingredients, the bread, the dough, dough, crust, the sauce, you know, experiment with it and see what I can come up with. You never know. You never know. But I don't want to keep you guys too long. I'm rambling here. I mean, you probably already tripped me off. But we, you know, we're digging Florida still, 7 weeks in. So if you are thinking about moving on down, 7 weeks now, we don't have any regrets coming down here. We're loving it, you know. And it's kind of crazy to think, one more thought, that when it's 80 degrees, it can kind of be chilly. I know that sounds really weird, but if it's like 85 degrees in Illinois, you're blasting your AC in your car on high, and it's still not good enough. 85 degrees here. Today I was riding around with my AC on low, on 1. You know, I got marks like around the dial, and it was on the lowest one. And I had it on my feet. My feet were freezing too, so I just put it up into the regular vents. And it's really strange that, you know, I don't know if I'm already getting accustomed to the heat here, so I don't really need to be cooled off that much. Or what I'm thinking is maybe too, if the 85 degrees here is not as hot as 85 degrees in Illinois. When you're in Illinois and it gets 90 degrees, it's just dying. You feel like you go outside, you can't even breathe. The heat takes your breath away. And then you're blasting the heat, running the AC. But when it's 90 here, it's kind of like just 90. It feels like 70s, Illinois 70s. That's what it feels like. So it's just kind of crazy, like, to think about it, you know. I threw the AC on in the house today, but I leave my windows open when it's 80 degrees out. When it's like 80, windows open, put a fan on, it's nice. But Illinois, 80 degrees, that's pushing it. Turn the AC on, otherwise you can't take it. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm getting accustomed. I'm not really sure. I really don't know what it is. But it's really interesting. So if you move down to Florida and you're from the north and you're used to the cold, I don't know how long it'll take you to get accustomed to the heat. I talked to other people. They say it could take a couple years, but I don't know. I'm getting really accustomed to it real fast. 80 degrees is relaxing. When it gets in the upper 80s, it's kind of like, all right, it's starting to get a little hot. No biggie, but you know, I'm running around shorts, flip-flops, tank tops, stuff like that all the time, you know. I have not put on a pair of pants in probably 6 weeks. I have not worn a pair of shoes in probably 6 weeks. I don't really want to. And I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon because we got summer coming here. So we'll see what happens when winter comes. But you know, maybe I'll see what we do this weekend. Check in with you guys some more, and maybe make a couple more videos. See what happens if we do anything interesting. Maybe a beach day, something. I don't know. But yeah. If you have any questions about Florida and you're enjoying my videos, please like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody that is liking and subscribing to my videos. I really do appreciate that. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Thanks.